Welcome guys, today I have for you a Shuden model HTG310. This machine is wired for 440 volts. We'll get right into it. So this machine does come with a plunge and a traverse cycle. Here's all of our knobs right here. This is going to act as our feed, whether we want to feed both left and right, just the left side, or just the right side. And then we could turn off the feed altogether just by going all the way down to 6 o'clock. Right here is going to be our knob, our depth in feed. Basically how much you want taken off at every single pass. We have our table traverse speed right here. And then lastly, we have our two knobs for our plunge feed. This is going to be for our dwell. See how long it sits for both sides. This is our cycle start stop switch essentially. It does have 3 different positions, which we'll get into in just a moment. We do have our table left and right with this hand wheel right here. As long as this plunger is engaged on the in, then you can freely move it with the hand wheel. When you pull it out, it disengages it, and then you'll be able to go into an automatic cycle. You can change the speed of our work head right here with this knob. The head also does rotate right here. As you can see, we do have a counter. You just have to loosen it up and then it will freely swivel. This is going to be for our in feed, our saddle in, if you will, or our head in. Disengaged like that. Then you could run our head in and out in whichever direction. And to go back into feed, you'll just go ahead and lift this little lever up. As you can see, it's on an angle. Then you'll go into automatic feed. As you can see, locks in our hand wheel. We do have a Marpos gauging system right here, which turns on when we turn on the hydraulics. Give it 1 second. As you can see, it is powered on. Gonna run through a little cycle real quick. And I'm not too familiar with the Marpos gauging system, but as you can see, as I'm squeezing down on it, you can see our little needle go up and down. The Marpos gauging is used strictly for this 3/2 of the selector switch that we have right here. So if I were to start a cycle right now, the whole machine will more or less spark out and kick out almost instantly, as I don't have a part in it. So we aren't going to focus on that right now, but this Marpos gauging system does work. Over here we do have our other feeds, so this is going to be for our plunge, and then the other 2 will be variations of a traverse. This is your hydraulic. You do have a work light. Nope, no work light on this machine. And we also have our automatic cycle for our coolant tank and also our work head, or we could turn it on just indefinitely. So for right now, I will leave it in the middle position. We do have our spark out counter right here. Leave that over to 1. And then lastly, our spindle. So this machine can run in 2 different ways. With this key right here, if it's in the 1 position, that means you do need to close the hood. There is a safety switch in the back that it talks to. And then from there, you're good to go, either pressing this button to start, this button to start, or simply just bringing it down all the way, twisting it. So that is the safety feature, but you can also turn it off, which I will be doing for the demonstration of this video. So with that in the off position, it does cancel out these 2 buttons, as you can see, and we will have to go ahead and engage it just like that. As you can see, our Marpos gauging system did just feed in a little bit. It was a little quick, so I'm not sure if you caught that. But again, the Marpos isn't doing anything because of the cycle that I have it selected to. So currently we are feeding on both left and right hand side. I can change that, as I mentioned, with this knob. In one direction, it will feed only in one side. Just like that. Adjustable dogs right here. Go ahead and loosen them, and you can slide them around anywhere. We could increase the feed, like I mentioned, with this knob. And also the dwell. So you can see I put a little bit of time on there, and now we're dwelling in one spot. I did have that set a little bit too high. We'll just bring that down. Again, we're not feeding on this side. And then in this position, we will now feed on this side. Go ahead, just slap that right back in the middle. Just like that. As I mentioned, this is your table speed, so you can turn it down all the way, or you can make it go a little bit faster. Machine does have a coolant system in the back, currently sitting on the skid of the machine, but it is plugged in. It is also currently on. It does come with a conveyor as well. You could adjust your zero simply by unscrewing these two, and then you could move your ring in whichever direction you'd like. We are slowly creeping up on our zero, and we'll just let this play out. It will go into a spark out, so it's not going to kick back right away. And just like that, you can see the whole machine parks itself out and kicks back. So from here, I will go ahead and swing on over to plunge. We do want our table to be in the off position, so we're not saddling back and forth. With that being said, we could go ahead and start playing with these two knobs. The back one is for your coarse feed, and the front one is for your fine, which we'll go ahead and demonstrate right now. As you can see, now we are now feeding, and there is a little dimple right here which will indicate where our fine feed starts. And since I had that on zero, it wouldn't go, but now I put a little bit of time to it. That's the Marpos gauging system. And we'll do one more plunge. Excuse me. A little bit of a spark out and then kicks out just like that. The table does swivel 10 degrees in one direction, 11 in the other. And before I let you guys go, I'd just like to demonstrate the hood for you guys. So with the key in the on position, like I mentioned, I can't do anything. I also can't spin this. So once I take this down, touch the latch in the back, I can now go ahead and spin that. Start our cycle. Our head did come in. It's a little hard to tell over here, but we are now plunging. If I wanted to, as I mentioned before, we do have these two green buttons, one here and one here, that I could go ahead and press, and you'll see this automatically kick over, and it's ready for a cycle. I could interrupt my cycle with that button right there. All that does is interrupt the cycle, push everything back. I'll demonstrate that one more time. Comes in, you can see we're feeding down a little bit, and let's say I'm done, I'll hit the red button, everything kicks back. That basically wraps it up for this machine right here. Again, this is the Shuden model HTG310, wired for 440 volts. Thank you.